Hello everyone. Are you ready to do your speak out exercises? My name is Samantha Ellenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. We are a nonprofit speech therapy clinic solely dedicated to helping people with Parkinson's preserve their speech and their swallowing. I'm going to take you through the 6 speak out exercises. These sessions are meant to help you with your home practice. Hopefully all of you are receiving individual speech therapy by a speak out provider. A speak out provider is a speech language pathologist that has been trained by Parkinson Voice Project. So with Parkinson's, it's very important. One-on-one therapy combined with daily home practice, and that goes for physical therapy too. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, but first, you know what we need to do. We need to take a sip of water as you bring the cup to your mouth. Think about what you're doing. Swallow with intent. When you use intent, you activate a motor system that is not as dependent on dopamine, and that's why it works. We're going to start with the first speak out exercise, the warm up. You've got to warm up your voice with Parkinson's. I want you to lift your voice and speak out. Imagine you're projecting your voice over a crowd of people, and it has to make it all the way to the back of the auditorium. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Be deliberate and intentional. Let's do it again. May, me, my, connect as many sounds as you can while you speak out. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Think about what you're doing. Be purposeful and deliberate, and you want to do everything during the day like this. Let's do it one more time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Go on. We're done with the warm-ups. Let's take a sip of water with intent. Think about it as you lift up your cup. Think about it. So many times I see people with Parkinson's going to reach for their cup and it's real slow. Be intentional. You'll activate a part of the brain that is not as dependent on dopamine, and you'll be able to grab that cup. Next speak out exercise is the ah. We're going to work on improving our breath support for speech so that you don't trail off at the end of your sentences. Say ah and speak out. Ready? Ah. Be deliberate. Open that mouth. Ready? Ah. Make sure not to punch it at the beginning, so we don't want we don't want that. We want it to kind of flow out. Ready? Keep it consistent all the way. Ready? The quality of your voice, making your voice sound solid and clear, is more important than holding it longer. I would much prefer to have a 3 or 4 second ah that just sounded really good. When your voice sounds good, that means the speech and swallowing mechanism is working the way it's supposed to. When your voice sounds raspy or tight or breathy, it means that something's not working right. So you've got to speak out more. Let's do a 5 second ah. Speak out. Ah. Go on. One more. All right. As you reach for your glass, do it with intent. Intent might be the most important tool in your toolbox. It's really important. The third speak out exercise is the glide. We have to be very deliberate when we do this, and we have to have a lot of confidence. I want you to imagine that, you know how you might sing in the shower when nobody else is in the house, maybe? You just let it all out. That's how you have to be with the glides. You have to just not be shy about it and just do it. All right, here we go. Stop. Don't hold your breath. It needs to be strong at the end. Don't let it just go, Not like that. Speak out. Do it again. Stop. Close your mouth. Now open. Not my greatest one, but we'll try it again. Ready? Stop. All the way. The sound is always in front of you. That's what it means to speak out. Parkinson's wants to bring everything like this. So you're going to be confident. You're going to activate the intentional motor system because it works. It's not as dependent on dopamine. It will work. The harder you try, the more purposeful you are. You can do anything. I promise. All right, let's do another one. Project the ah and then glide up. Here we go. Stop. If you tend to rush your speech, holding on to the steady ah might be a challenge. When you say ah, you might want to right away start gliding. Use more intent. Make your voice do what you want it to do, not what it wants to do. Steady ah. And then go up. Ready? Last one. Stop. Good. I'd like like everybody to check in and at least say hi on the chat, whether you're on our website or on the Facebook, on our Facebook page, on the chat on our website. Because we're not having you create an account. We're trying to protect your privacy. We don't want you to have to worry about passwords. When you want to chat, all you need to do is type only your name at the bottom. Type your name and click submit. Once you do that, then you can tell us where you're from and start replying, change the text size, but name first, hit submit, and then you can chat. And please, Loud Crowd members from our clinic, let us know that you're practicing. We miss you. All right, did you get water already? Make sure you get water. Every speak out exercise works on a certain aspect of speech. The counting, even though it seems really simple, is doing something so important. It's re-coordinating your breathing pattern. The coordination of the breathing is the main problem with speech and Parkinson's. All right, lift and speak out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop all the way. Stop, stop, stop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You see, I didn't let it go. 16. 16. Say that with me. 16. Lift it. Again. 16. Every number you need to lift. So it's not 1. I don't even know if I can do it the wrong way. 1, 2. It's not out this way. It's 1, 2. It's very important. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Up and over the crowd. All right, this time we're going to go from 1 to 8. I don't want you to do it. Did you see what happened? I need to speak with intent. Even I need to do it, and I don't have Parkinson's. I want you to count from 1 to 8. But you won't be able, probably, to do it on one breath. So take a breath whenever you need it. Don't think about the breathing. Think about every number has to make it over the crowd. 1 to 8, 9 to 16. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Next part. Ready? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Get some water. So I told you yesterday that we've had lots of questions coming in, and I can tell that you'll have a lot of questions. You need answers, and we had one come in yesterday. So I am going to put together a Q&A session, and I'll tell you more about it. I'll work out the details today, but it'll be through Zoom, and we'll do it at 10:45 Central Time, and we'll do it once a week. And you can come in and you can ask any question. But here's an example of one of the questions. This one actually came to us from India. So I'm going to read it and you'll get an idea of what these Q&A sessions will be like. So first of all, it says, "Hello, doctor. And I just want you to know that I'm not a doctor. I'm a speech-language pathologist. I have a master's in speech pathology, but I'm not a doctor, so just letting you know that. Your webinar was very useful to me." And so she's talking about the Parkinson's webinar and information session that I host once a month. "I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2014. It was quite an early diagnosis, and the disease has been making a slow progression. I have never had a very loud voice, but Parkinson's has made my voice softer and weaker. Nowadays, I am not very enthusiastic to attend phone calls, even from people who are close to my heart. Some friends from the Cure Parkinson's group suggested that I should go online and look for Parkinson Voice Project. And I cannot thank you enough for the noble service you are doing for people like me. I live in the southern part of India where Parkinson's is not a common affliction, and as such there is no speech-language pathologist nearby. In fact, I have to travel 270 kilometers to meet my doctor. Once in 2 days, I switch on your speech therapy program and practice with you. I myself think it is not enough, although some people have already remarked that my voice is sounding much better. So please tell me, my dear doctor, how often should I practice speech therapy?" So there's a couple things in here I want to bring up. First of all, since you mentioned the Cure Parkinson's program, I'm guessing you're talking about the organization called Cure PSP. If you have been diagnosed with a Parkinson Plus disorder, I encourage you to look up Cure PSP. They have a lot of good educational resources to you. I'll have Katie post that link. The other thing I want you to know is that we do have a Speak Out provider in India. I think we have a couple of them, and so we will email you that information. But I'm going to ask Katie to post our provider listing link. When you look for a Speak Out provider, you'll see US on the left of the screen. But on the right, there's a tab that says International Providers. Go there if you live outside of the United States. The other thing is, look for a speech pathologist. I know you say there's not one, but I want you to look anyway. See if you can find one, and we provide grants once a year to train speech-language pathologists all over the world. We awarded 303 grants this past April. So we want to help you find a provider in your area. As far as how much you should practice, everybody with Parkinson's should be exercising their voice every day. 90% of people with Parkinson's struggle with speech, and aspiration pneumonia caused by swallowing difficulties accounts for 70% of the mortality rate in Parkinson's. Not at Parkinson Voice Project. I want you to know that's not happening to our patients. Instead of 70%, it might be 5 or 10%. That's a huge difference. You cannot risk swallowing disorders, so you want to practice every single day. And with a Parkinson Plus disorder, you might even find that you need to practice more than that. You can also check the International Movement Disorders Society. I'll have Katie post the link. It's hard to find. This is a society where you can find a neurologist that specializes in Parkinson's. On this website, to find the provider, it's very tricky. You have to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the home page, and then you will see the directory. These are the types, this is the type of information I could provide during the Q&A. All right, are you ready to do the reading? I'm ready. So let me go ahead and pull this up. Just give me 1 second. We're going to start with phrases. Ooh, it is not coming up. Hold on one second. Sorry. Give me just 1 second. All right, we see it. We're going to make it bigger. Here we go. We're starting with reading phrases. I cannot stress the importance of reading. Reading is your dress rehearsal for conversation. If you cannot read with lots of intent for 3 to 5 minutes, you will really struggle in conversation. So reading is where you need to focus if you've already achieved the other exercises. We're going to say each phrase a few times. I put the last word of every sentence, I put it in red because I don't want you to trail off. I want you to stretch out the last word, which will stretch out your breath support, make you take a deeper breath. So it's going to be water the lawn. Ready, everybody? Water the lawn. You can imagine that you're projecting your voice over the crowd. Do it again. Water the lawn. Again. Water the lawn. And the next one. Please clean the pool. Stretch out the word in red. Ready? Please clean the pool. Up and over. Again. Please clean the pool. Every single word with intent. Let's do the next one. Let's find a shady spot for our picnic. Maybe you can't say that on one breath. That's okay. We never want you to squeeze the words out. Take a breath when you need it, but don't think about the breath. That's old speech therapy. Think about every word has to make it over the crowd. Let's do it again. Let's find a shady spot for our picnic. Again, stretch out the word in red. Let's find a shady spot for our picnic. Next one, here we go. What's the temperature today? Stretch it out. What's the temperature today? Again. What's the temperature today? Next one. Who wants ice cream? Ready? Who wants ice cream? Make sure cream makes it over the crowd. Ready? Who wants ice cream? Take a sip of water, everyone. We are activating the respiratory, phonatory, and articulatory system. This is not easy. I know it's not. Ready? Enjoy your weekend getaway. Stretch out the last word. Enjoy your weekend getaway. Again. Enjoy your weekend getaway. The next one. Let's take the kids to the circus. Lift it on circus. Let's take the grandkids to the circus. Again. Let's take the grandkids to the circus. Next one. Please close the window. Again. Please close the window. Next. Please close the window. All right. I do want you to download the reading because there are phrases and the bonus reading. We are going to do the bonus reading. Take a sip of water. We'll do the cognitive first. Can you guess? We're talking about summer vacation spots. Can you guess where this picture was taken? Take a guess. Say it with intent. What country do you think this picture came from. This is a picture from Whistler, Canada. Did anybody get it? Did anybody guess right? Whistler, Canada. That's not easy to say. Say it with intent. Whistler, Canada. Very good. Answer these questions and speak out. Use your best voice. We're practicing conversation. Have you ever been to Canada, or are you from Canada? Have you ever been to Whistler, Canada? Would you like to go to Whistler, Canada? Speak out. Just guess. What do you think you can do in Whistler, Canada? Say every word with intent. Use your best voice. Can you guess? I'm going to put it up close. Where do you think? What city is this? Where is this? Did you say it with intent? Take a guess. Where do you think this is? San Diego, California. Say it with intent. San Diego, California. Have you been to San Diego? Say it with intent. Would you like to go to San Diego? What are some attractions that San Diego is famous for? Just guess. If you don't know, just guess and say every word with intent. Definitely the San Diego Zoo. We're running out of time. We're going to do each of Dr. Boone's words 2 times. Speak out. After we do this, if you want to stay on and challenge yourself, I'm going to do a bonus reading round. Let's do each of these twice. Ready? Gula gun ga ga. Gula gun ga ga. The next one. Ku ka man gu ka. Again. Ku ka man gu ka. 2 more, then it's the bonus round. Gangla. Up and over. Gangla. Last one. Kukla. Kukla. Make sure to download the reading material. Both the phrases and the bonus reading are in that document. You can find it on our website in the chat feature. Unfortunately, there's no way to attach a document for Facebook. We're on to the bonus reading. Everybody take a sip of water before we get started. Your goal, in order to have a beautiful voice and conversation, your goal is to be able to read for 3 to 5 minutes with lots of intent. Exaggerated. Here we go, everybody. Up and over. Whistler, Canada. The mountains of Whistler, Canada are ideal for a winter ski vacation. Say it again. Start with the mountains, and I will try to scroll up when we see commas. So start with the mountains. Ready? The mountains of Whistler, Canada are ideal for a winter ski vacation. But the summertime means more moderate temperatures and other types of outdoor experiences like hiking in the mountains and wildlife tours. Do you see how I say wildlife tours? We're exaggerating. This is not how you would talk in conversation. We're strengthening the muscles. Here we go. We'll start with skiers. Skiers can still hit Blackcomb Mountain even in the summer months without the heavy winter gear. Say that again, without. without the heavy winter gear. Ready? During the summer, Whistler opens up water sports at Lost Lake Park. The 525-acre park has hiking trails as well as kayaks or paddle boards available for rent. I want you to exaggerate more, have lots of expression. Ready? San Diego, California. San Diego is one of those blessed cities that has beautifully consistent weather all year long and is always bustling with activity. Ready? The summer is an especially fun time to visit this California city. With 70 miles of coastline, a beach is never far away. Mission Beach, Pacific Beach, and Coronado Beach are 3 of the top beaches to visit. I want you to say that again and speak out. Ready? Start with Mission. Mission Beach, Pacific Beach, and Coronado Beach are 3 of the top beaches to visit. Summer in San Diego also means festivals and music in the city. So it is a vibrant time to visit, with something always happening in the local neighborhoods. How did you do with the bonus reading? Please. We don't have enough time to work as much as I would like on the reading, so download the document. The benefit to downloading is it's larger print, which I've come to appreciate as I've gotten older, and then also the way that we emphasize certain words. Have a wonderful day. I'm proud of you. Go exercise with intent, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.